It's your girl Amber, and I'm with
Ari FITZ. I didn't know what I was gonna do with my hands just now. I got stuck. Hi y'all.
So today, like, we just want to like ask each other questions. So I thought that it would be tight for us to ask each other the questions that friends are scared to ask their friend.
Yeah.
And I feel like, you know, it's time to have a good conversation with you guys and show you guys our growth as human beings. Ooh. You feel me? Because we've been through a lot the last like year or so that has like changed us, made us better people. We've had opportunities and setbacks. You feel me? Yeah. So I feel like there's always things to like learn from that, and so I feel like we should have this conversation.
And then you could take it to your friends and have, you know, ask them like some real questions.
When something is going on with you, anything like big in your life, or like, you know, something great happens to you, it's really when you find out like who your real people are. You know what I mean? As you progress as a person in your life, you need to really protect your energy, because there's some people in your life that just steal your energy, and you cannot be the best person you can be if someone's stealing your energy and you're not giving it to them. So you need to be really protective of it. That's all I have to say. I'm done preaching already.
No, I appreciate it. I appreciate the preach, because I am definitely the kind of person that like, I lose energy when I'm around anyone. Everything's draining. But there are certain friends that I can hang out with and it doesn't like take so much energy out of me. Yeah. You know, like I'm not trying so hard to like be social. I'm just existing with my friends.
Just chilling. Okay, anyway, let's just get into
You wanna hop into the questions? I'm just gonna let you ask them.
What is one thing that you have regret having done or not done in your life?
You really started off with that? I'm trying to be the kind of person that just doesn't have any regrets. But that said, I regret not moving to LA sooner. I wasn't sure if I had made the right decision when I first moved here, but now like I did it right. I just wish I wish I would have trusted myself and believed in myself enough to move here earlier. Yeah. Because I think this town will eat you up alive. Oh, I also wish I did get out of a relationship that I was in a lot earlier. Same. Because that's one of the reasons why I stayed longer. Anyways, your regret. And then I'll find my question for you. Oh
yeah, I was gonna say, if anything, maybe staying too long. I feel like I said, I don't like to live with regrets, and I feel like you can always learn from relationships, but sometimes you stay a little too long. Yeah. And I'm a little too nice.
You don't say, Amber. No. Future Amber that's watching this fucking video. You don't actually have to be as nice as you are. If you need to cut some people off, fucking cut them off. I love you, friend.
Man,
future Amber watching this video. Don't be so nice. If you were going to bury a time capsule, what would you put in it?
I would put like some of the things that I do know about my family. Like I grew up with like my last name being like, my dad was like, you're winning. It was like he was so proud of it, and like our traditions from our family, and then traditions he passed on to me. So I'd put some stuff from my past, my dad's accomplishments. That's pretty dope. Like Super Bowl ring.
I was like, you're gonna put his ring in the
hell no, a picture of it. I'm keeping the ring. I have the pendant. And then I think I would do that, but then also like throw a YouTube channel and
all of that shit. All of us.
Throw it all in there, you know what I mean? And I think some like dope quotes, so that whoever opens it, it can maybe help them be a better person and like just be confident in who they are and like share that gift to the world. That's it. That's all I can think of. What about you?
No, I like it. My answer is nowhere near as thoughtful.
What are you gonna say? Some sex toys?
I mean, yeah. Why the fuck? This is what I'm about. No, I was actually gonna say I'd like download all of my Insta stories like over this year, and I put it in there because this year's been so big for me. It'd be so fun to put this whole year my Insta stories like in a capsule, and then like years later when I have kids and like, you know, all that stuff, like to open it up and be like, fuck, that's what I was doing.
Okay, this is the question, but I want to tweak it. Right. Do you easily accept compliments, or do you hate compliments? And the reason why I want to ask this one, and I want to tweak it too, when you put yourself out there in videos or have a following, you get a lot of accomplishments. You'll get them, but they won't. You won't absorb them like in the right way, right?
That makes sense.
So, do you easily accept compliments, or is there like it's only like some that will hit you? Do you ever take a moment and then be like, oh, whoa, these are people saying these things to me?
That's such a good question. So I'm not gonna lie and say that like I'm not like low-key like desensitized a bit from it, just because it's like it's just a part of our culture. When I do see it, I don't think it hits as much as it used to, which is like a weird thing. I think it's just when people say things that I've never heard before, that's when it really like hits me. Or when people say things that like compliment my mind more. Versus, I love that shit more. Like
me too. I feel the same. I feel like it's one thing when someone like writes, oh, like you're hot under your picture, but then when you go and meet them in real life and they're just like, no, when you said this, it made me quit my job and pursue this or go back to school, you know, whatever, do something that will better them as a human being. Like that to me is the ultimate compliment. But also when I receive those compliments of like, I'm so thankful for you as a human and being in this, like, or you're blessing this earth, or we're a better place because you're here, like that, I'm like, yo, wow, those affect me.
What is the last thing that you want to accomplish before your time on this earth is done?
No matter what I'm able to accomplish, like I still am not satisfied in that, and I still want to like push the ceiling more. So it's really hard to say that like this one thing will make me feel like I've made enough of an impact, because I never feel like I can make enough of an impact until I can help a new president, I can wipe the minds of anybody that thinks that anyone different outside of themselves is a negative, and that we just like literally take care of our neighbors and take care of people, and we don't see people on the street starving or hungry and we just walk by them. Like that's the type of world that I would be in. So unless I can buy like a country and start over, I don't feel like I'm gonna make enough of an impact. So
a whole new country.
So a whole new country.
Well, the thing that I've always wanted to do before any of this shit happened was I just want to make movies. That still stands. It's so funny, like every time I wonder if I'm like getting further and further away, or if I'm just like, I took a detour and I'm still on my way there.
That's what I said to you, remember?
That I'm like taking a detour on my way to making more movies.
I feel like you had to get to a point, because like, remember when you were talking about being in that process of doing that? And I brought up how a couple years ago you were like telling me ideas, and I was like, this is what you need to do.
Dude,
but I feel like, you know, sometimes we all need to do stuff that we don't really necessarily want to do to be where we want to be. So I feel like a lot of this that you have been doing and pursuing and making sure that you're in a situation where you're in the best situation and have financially and everything to be able to now do your own shit.
I think it would kill my heart to, as I'm like winding down in this life, look back at all the things I said I was gonna do and then only like do 1 to 2 of those, you know? Like I hate the idea of being a dreamer. I just want to do the things that I say I'm going to do, and I guess one of those things, one of the biggest things, is just for me to start like making like actual movies. And so I'm trying to do it now. It's hard. It's so hard. Ooh, if you could bring back one toy from your childhood, what would it be and why?
My favorite toy you have sitting right here, but
facts.
Nintendo 64 was my life.
Facts. What game?
My life. 007 Mario Kart.
Both of which I have.
Oh my god. Yeah, that was everything.
Although 007 gives me anxiety, dude. Like
everybody says that.
No.
Everybody says that.
This shit is
especially that one. They pop out at you.
Yeah.
They pop out and you have to like I used to yell.
It's hard.
Same. We're just gonna give you some rapid fire, answer some questions. These are so random. Do you like cottage cheese?
No. No.
Oh really?
I don't. Like the texture is so weird.
It's definitely weird.
The texture's so fucking weird.
Would you go skydiving?
Okay, fuck. It's no to everything. Okay, I went indoor skydiving, and it was hard for me to like do it, and so I feel like I wouldn't do it. Would you do
Same. No. Yeah? I used to say I wanted to when I was younger, and as I got older, I was like, no.
I don't want to do it.
Why would I do that?
I don't want to do it.
It just doesn't seem fun anymore. Have you ever slapped someone?
Yes, I have. I went from too far away, so it was just like, it didn't get like most of the palm, it was just like the top part. It like, I connected. I just got so emotional, I was just like, you know, like just real fast. I was like, oh fuck. And then we fought. But I was like in middle school. I haven't actually like slapped somebody as an adult. What about you? You over here smacking bitches. Left, right, backhand, front hand, side of the hand.
It's always been, they struck first and they always missed.
Oh.
So I came back, I started with a slap.
Yeah.
Even sometimes I started with a slap. Actually, no, I'm more punched.
Have you ever crawled through a window?
Yeah, like 2 months ago when I locked myself out of the house on accident.
My brother and I tried to run away once, and then I was like, I'll go first, and then I crawled out the window, and we literally put sheets together, like, because we were on the floor. We put sheets together, and I climbed out, and then halfway through I was like, what am I doing? And I came back up, and then we just went outside. We just walked out the door. It was so stupid. Do you bite your ice cream or just lick it?
I bite and then lick.
I bite too.
I bite.
What kinds of things really make you laugh, like cry laugh?
Yo, the dumbest memes, man.
Really?
Yeah, they really make me cry laugh. But these memes lately of like Cardi B's little person
Oh my
or
God.
when she was little had me dying. No, the
It's
one
fucking
of today is, it says stud walks in and it goes, my mama told me not to ask you, but is you a boy or a girl?
I saw you tweet that. You tweeted something like
No,
that, right?
I tweeted, is you gay? Or my mama
Oh,
told
yeah.
me not to ask you, but is you gay?
Dude.
Bruh, that's so funny.
I wonder how Cardi feels about those memes.
No, I know she's dying.
I'm
She's
sure
been
she thinks
posting,
it's so fucking
reposting a
funny.
bunch
Okay,
of them.
cool. Yo, honestly, Rick and Morty is so fucking funny to me. It took me a minute. Like when I first started watching, I was like, I don't get it at all. Like this is not funny.
Yeah.
And then I got into an altered state of mind.
Yeah,
And the shit was hilarious.
I hope you guys enjoyed this video. We are gonna continue this conversation in another one. So make sure you go and check out Ari's channel.
Yes.
Keep an eye out for our next video because we're gonna answer some more questions for y'all. I love you guys.
Videos on videos on videos, y'all.
Hey. Stay amazing, stay proud, stay woke. See you guys.
Bye.
Peace.